Jason, William, Galbraith, Rollo, Stuart, Bruce, greatest author of my generation, GAOMG. Just want to go over all of my DNA that I've discovered, being the first and only known living direct descendant of Robert the Bruce, King of Scots, that I've proven it with all of my Y-DNA. It's irrefutable proof that I have with all of my Y-DNA, and it is so amazing. I've been posting it and everything like that, and I keep finding more and more, Y-DNA. Now that I looked at it from the FGC, it says the one that the Clackmannan, the cousins, took. So we have that as the baseline that they took from known descendants of the cousins of Robert the Bruce, and I share that exact same Y-DNA, so we have that as a baseline. So I looked at that, and then downstream from there is where all of Robert the Bruce's DNA is before the Clackmannan cousins line starts as the cousins. So I've been posting it all here, and I have like one view. Very surprised that I thought people in Scotland would be more excited that there's a living descendant of Robert the Bruce. So that's me. And now that I've looked at it in this spot of that Y-DNA, what I've found is so amazing is that I can see Robert the Bruce. I thought it was going to stop like right there at this FTD 8048, and he keeps going all the way directly to me. And I can see the interwoven, all of the clans and everything, the Stuarts and Bruce and all the other clans that I'm very close with for over 1,000 years. So it's such an amazing story, and I've been posting it and everything, and I've proven that I am the first and only known direct descendant of Robert the Bruce. I'm going to be going to Scotland August 1st, and I will be bringing Robert the Bruce will be returning back home to Scotland for the first time since June 7th. Tomorrow, 1329, is when he had his last breath of Scottish air, and he'll be returning through me for the first time August 1st. And I'm writing everything that I've discovered and doing everything in my trilogies. And when I found out that my surname is not my surname Mitchiner, that's not my surname. It was changed in 1822 from Best, and that's not my surname. I have no Y-DNA for Best nor Mitchiner. All of my Y-DNA is right here. It's all from Robert the Bruce, King of Scots, and before that from Rollo the Viking. And it's all interwoven with the Stuarts. And I posted that, and I wrote about everything right here. Is that I have over 100 SNPs plus that descend to me right now from Robert the Bruce, King of Scots. This one right here, this FGC78762 is known as the Bruce SNP. And I have another one before that too, the FTC that I posted, that's also known as the Robert the Bruce SNP. And then I posted the FT34517 is known as the Coronation Y-DNA SNP, and I have that. And I keep, I posted all of them. I keep finding more and more and more. I have over 100 of them. I have my latest SNP. It's called private because it's the latest mutation. It means Robert the Bruce's royal line is in me, and it's still moving forward. Like as I have sons and they have sons, his royal line is active in me, and so that's very exciting. I guess for me and one other person. I guess not in Scotland, maybe in Iceland is excited or something. Going there too. I'll enjoy all of my Viking heritage there as well. So very excited to go to Scotland very soon, and bring my great grandfather for 20 generations ago, the King, Robert the Bruce, back to his home. And how far I've gone when my first story broke in 2024, when I first found out that I'm a paternal descendant of Robert the Bruce, and found out on my Y-DNA test when I came up positive, for the FGC78762. And then when I looked downstream from that and found all the Robert the Bruce, the coronation SNPs, everything before the cousins of the Clackmannan start below it. And I posted everything. Everybody can see that. You can see all of the Stuart, the William Stuart Fennock that I share. I've talked to my third great cousin, Boggs, that I talked to that confirmed all of our Plantagenet connections that we have. That was another thing that the University of Strathclyde, I sent them all my Robert the Bruce that I'm directly descended from him, and my Rollo that I'm descended from him, and they were saying you can't have that U106 Viking and have Robert the Bruce, the DF27 Iberian. You can't have the Viking and the Iberian. And they dismissed me. I clearly have all of Robert the Bruce's royalty SNPs, his SNPs, everything. And I've posted them all on. You can go on my Instagram account on Naked Author. You can copy all of these. You can, look on University of Strathclyde's, their confirmation, their conclusion pages right here. I have these SNPs for their William Stuart ones, and then they have these right here for the Bruce. That's from the cousins line. And you can see the cousins line, they descend from first the FGC78762, then they go downstream. I start right away. I don't go downstream with the cousins. I'm not from the cousins. I'm directly from the King, Robert the Bruce. And it shows you that that's the cousins. I'm from the King. There's no arguing that or anything. It shows my Y-DNA. If you're confused or anything, you can spend all the time you need to with AI, and it'll explain it to you. You don't need to, be confused. This is FGC 78762. This is where that cousin line is. It says it right there. If you can't understand, a cousin is different than a king. King Robert the Bruce and me, I come from him, the king, and his son, Robert Bruce, Lord of Liddesdale. A cousin is different than a king. That's the cousin. I come from the king. I don't know, think Scotland would be excited to have their king coming back to Scotland and being written about in trilogies, connecting them all. It's really exciting. This is what I'm doing, and there's so much excitement and power and everything that Robert the Bruce has given me without me even knowing it, and given by other ancestors that I've written my books about without them even knowing it. Just insane drive and power and the fight and the creativity to write it all. There's a push in us, and I do want to share this with kids in foster care and everything, to channel that energy into creativity, because all those idiots out there, dude, I mean, you really want to, if you can channel it, you can do amazing and beautiful stuff like I've done. Look at that, dude. Nobody thought I would ever, all of them were so snooty, dude. That dude at University of Strathclyde, so snooty, dude. He did not want me to figure out who I am. This is who I am, and nobody, I'm gonna fucking post this forever. Nobody can you're gonna leave bad comments on who I am, fuck you, dude. This is me. This is my DNA from my great grandfather, Robert the Bruce, King of Scots. And he intermarried, yeah, with all the Plantagenets in Normandy. And then before that, I was with Rollo and all the Vikings and fucking shit up, bro. I love it. And I'm gonna love going to Scotland. And if everybody hates me in Scotland, you know, hey, my Galbraith mother and Bruce father hated me, you know, from birth. So I'm very used to being hated. I got one person that loves me though, and it's my partner. And that's all I need. And I got the Bruce right here, bro. And my books that I'll be writing this whole story that is fucking so amazing. You know? Oh man. Thanks to, you know, the Bruce. Cheers.